I always wanted to be a mom. I remember when I was really little always having a doll that was very lifelike, you know. I had the little bassinet, I had the bottles, you know, diaper changes, outfits, and that doll was with me all day, and it was a real routine. You know, it wasn't fake and then you throw the baby on the floor and then you walk away. I mean, she had to be properly cared for, and I remember always desiring to care for someone, to not have it be a chore, but just something that came from deep inside. It was just a desire that God did place on my heart from a very young age, and it's never gone away. Okay. I always had mapped out in my mind the way that I thought my life was going to lay out, and you know, I just went to high school and I graduated with honors and went to college. Mom and Dad were very proud. Met Mark, got engaged, got married, got a house. Everything was lining up. And after a year and a half or so, Mark and I were ready to have children, and so we began that process of trying to have a baby. It was at this point that our plans started to derail. What we thought our life was going to look like suddenly wasn't looking that way anymore. We took about a year on our own of trying to have a baby, and after month after month after month of it not happening and just causing such emotional stress and physical stress, mental stress on both of us, we decided to go seek help from a fertility doctor. We went through testing for both of us, but even after all that, it still wasn't happening. So we tried some medications. We tried 3 IUIs, which is intrauterine insemination, and just continued to receive the news that it hadn't worked again and again and again. And so at that point, we decided we needed to take a break. After deciding to take a break from the process of going through the fertility clinic, we were given the opportunity to go through a private adoption, which we then thought that because we hadn't been able to get pregnant, this was our answer. God wanted us to adopt a child, and we were thrilled. I mean, all we wanted was a child. It's just, we didn't care how he or she got here, we just wanted a child. So after going through the adoption and bringing home a sweet little girl, she stayed with us for 3 months, and then through circumstances that we couldn't control, we had to give her back to her birth mother and father. So at that point, we didn't know what to do. We didn't know what God wanted from us. We thought we had been obedient and just laid ourselves bare for whatever He wanted from us, and it still kept falling apart. And we just didn't know why. After having a child in our home for 3 months, we knew that we couldn't move forward and just let it be what it was. We had to do whatever it took to have a baby. And if that meant another adoption, that was fine, but we were going to continue to pursue trying to have a child biologically. We finally felt peace about going forward with the IVF process, so we went back to the fertility doctor. During this whole time, God had opened doors financially for us to be able to afford to go through the IVF process. Everything was going smoothly, and we went through our first round, which was unsuccessful and broke our hearts, but in a different way. We knew that, we just knew it wasn't the end. So second time we went through another round, still unsuccessful, but we were just determined, and we still had embryos, so we were just going to keep moving forward. So the third time we decided to double up and put 2 embryos in, and that's where God decided to write a new chapter in our lives, and now we have a beautiful baby girl named Eliana Joy, and her name means the Lord has answered our prayer.